Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to break this into 4 parts, okay? We're going to explain 1, why do we use it, and then we're going to do 3 parts, which will basically be P, I, E, okay? Or T, E, A, however you want to do it. Also, instead of just trying to scribble everything out, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to use some graphics, like, text stuff, in order to help exemplify or basically explain what I'm trying to say. All right, let's do it. First thing is, what's the rationale behind using something like PIE or T, whatever you want to call it? The rationale is simple. Have you ever had this happen? An F minus. Why did you give me an F minus? Because you're off topic. And that's exactly what happens. In that case, it's like you have the situation where you're trying to, what do you call it? Explain something, or you think that you're on topic, but then what happens is you're dreadedly off topic. Okay, time for part 2. Okay, point. Bing. Hopefully get that in the center. Trying to use special effects. Okay, point or topic sentence. Also in the bottom, right? Point is equal to topic sentence. Now we're talking about the topic sentence. There's that question: what is your topic sentence, or what is your point? Many teachers have this complaint, okay, about being off topic. So what you want to do is you want to clearly set up an academic paragraph. Your topic sentence is going to tell the reader exactly what you're trying to talk about in the paragraphs, okay? Now, how do you think about a topic sentence? Or better yet, how do you figure out your point? Well, that relates to your prompt, okay? You're going to be told what to write about. Yes, told. For the test, it's going to be told. For your assignments, you're going to be told for a while. I'm sorry, this is how it works. Like being told, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So in this case, the prompt is going to tell you what to write about. Now, what specific things you write about, that's up to you. For example, let's look at this prompt, okay? Try to look below, or I'll try to make the screen wide. Let me leave that on there for about 10 seconds. Try to use text, hopefully you can see it, okay? What do you think the internet's for? Now, if I had this for a prompt, I know exactly what they're asking for. My opinion. So I can write a topic sentence that is going to express my opinion. And I think the internet is for keeping up with friends. I think the internet is for keeping up with friends. Notice what it has? It has internet, and it's telling me what I think about it. Okay, so let's recap a little, okay? So the thing about a topic sentence, as far as a writing strategy, is you have a prompt, and you take words from the prompt and you incorporate it in your topic sentence. As far as a reading strategy, you can note that most academic written paragraphs will have the topic sentence in the first or second sentence as a general rule of thumb, and that'll tell you what the whole entire paragraph is about, okay? So that's the topic sentence, the point as far as a writing strategy and a reading strategy. All right, let's talk about number 3, okay? The third part about academic writing and academic reading is the idea of examples, or in the pie paragraph, information, okay? So again, information is basically examples. So if we talked about the idea that the internet was for social networking, let's say that's a good thing. Social networking is a good thing, to keep track of friends and family. Then we need to have some examples for friends and family. This is where you kind of just have to think, brainstorm, whatever you want to call it, about what your examples are. So you ask yourself this simple question. What do I think? How could I use the internet as far as social networking? Now, say you're drawing a complete blank. In our day and age of modern internet using society, whether it be good or bad, you can Google things. You can use any search engine. Bing, Yahoo.com's engine, whatever you want to do. Ask.com, whatever it is. And you go... Now remember, there's the regular search engines, which we're looking at, but there's also the library search engines that will give you fact check or more academic writing. We'll go into the differences another time. But for right now, let's say you draw a blank and you just type internet social networking, you press enter, and you see what pops up. And in this case, we're not looking for specific articles, we're just looking for examples. And lo and behold, we find some things like the articles we looked at. We find Facebook, we find MySpace. And we have some things about it. We also have some news articles. This is just an ideal random search. Notice there's no keyboard in my hand, right? So now I've got things like Facebook. Now I can say something like, I need to say something about Facebook, that Facebook is an example of internet social networking. Okay, that's fine. But how does that relate? What does that do? What does that mean? So in this case, I'm going to have to now explain or evaluate that example and what that means. And that'll be for the third part. This second part was really quick.